Wanted to come on here and talk about the tragedy that has just happened in California with Kobe Bryant. Kobe was 41 years old, a young man who gave so much to the game of basketball. He gave so much to his fans. He gave so much to individuals just looking at his life, looking at how his work ethic that he set up for himself, which caused him to accomplish so much that he accomplished within the sport of basketball. And I wanted to just talk to everybody and just, I know, it's just unbelievable, really, to us. But I was reading in Ecclesiastes. All this month, I've actually been studying the book. And in chapter 3, verse 1, it says, there is a time and a season for everything. And that next verse, verse 2, it says there's a time to be born and there's a time to die. And I've been studying that. And I don't know about y'all. I hope I'm not rambling, but this thing really hit me hard. I didn't even know Kobe. It's like when I heard the news, that scripture came rushing up to me. It's like there's a time to be born and there's a time to die. And it sounds so cut and dry, but it in fact is. Whatever your birthday is was when God determined that you'd be here. And there is a time set for all of us to leave this world by whichever means we go out. So I wanted to just encourage everybody to live your life. We don't know when our last day is going to be. God, in his wisdom, didn't let man know when our last day is going to be. But live your life. Live it like it's golden. Don't get caught up in whether people like you, whether they don't like you. Live your life like there's no tomorrow. I'm just in shock, as all of you are, I'm sure. But I wanted to encourage everyone. I told one of my friends who called me on the phone and we were talking about this issue with Kobe, this thing that just happened. And I said, we got to beat the clock. We've got to beat the clock. Whatever it is that you have within your mind and spirit to do, now is the time to do it. Now is the time to get started. Many of you have been talking about writing a book for years. Have you picked up a pen and wrote down what the title of the book's going to be? Have you picked up your computer and said, well, you know what, let me just see what the table of contents of this book is going to be? Many of you have so many things, so many dreams, so many desires, so many businesses, so many things that you want to do, but you cannot procrastinate because there is a time for all of us to die, and we don't know when that time is. I hope this doesn't sound so morbid, but it's the truth. There's a time to be born and there's a time to die. And I just want to pray for Kobe's wife and his daughters. This has just taken the world totally by surprise. But please, if you don't take anything else from this post, just live your life. If someone doesn't like you, don't worry about it. Don't sweat the small stuff. Really realize that everything that you've been through has caused you to be the person that you are today. And look at whatever you've gone through as just what has contributed to you being who you are. Don't disparage it. Don't hold any hostility or hate in your heart towards anyone. Just live your life to the best of your ability. Be joyous. Treat people right. I love you guys. I thank you for your support. And let's lift up Kobe's family.